Resin spills can prevent your printer from operating normally, impede troubleshooting and diagnostics, and cause additional damage when shipping or transporting a printer. Use this guide to clean an extensive resin spill in a Form 3. If this video helps you solve your printer's issue, please like the video, and thanks for watching. Remove the build platform first to avoid dripping resin into the printer cavity. Remove the resin cartridge and close the vent cap to prevent resin from dripping off the bite valve and into the printer. Remove the resin tank, place it in its case, cover it, and set it to the side. Clear a workspace around your printer. Ensure that the workspace is well ventilated and free of dust. With the printer plugged in and powered on, tap the wrench icon to access the settings screen, then tap Maintenance and Motor Moves. The Motor Move screen appears. Tap and hold left to move the LPU housing to the middle of the printer cavity. Disconnect the power cable before continuing with maintenance. Do not perform maintenance on the printer while it is connected to power. Inspect the optical window and the top of the LPU housing for liquid resin. If any liquid resin is present, clean the optical window using Formlabs instructions. Check out our video for cleaning the Form 3 optical window to learn more. If you can see resin inside the LPU through the optical window, the LPU will need to be replaced. Check out our resources for replacing the Form 3 light processing unit and purchase a replacement kit off of our web store. The LPU must be returned to its home position before continuing with maintenance. Close the printer cover and connect the power cable to the printer and the power supply. The printer will initialize and the LPU will move back to its home position and perform a calibration. Disconnect the power cable before continuing with maintenance. Open the printer cover. Check the inside of the printer cavity to ensure that no resin has pooled on the printer floor. Clean any resin inside the printer cavity with paper towels. Dampen the paper towels with isopropyl alcohol if necessary to fully remove the resin. Use a disposable syringe or dropper to remove liquid resin from corners and tight spaces. Bring the printer to the edge of the work surface to reveal the screws underneath the front of the printer. Unscrew the two 2.5mm hex screws on the front of the bottom of the shell. Set those screws aside. Depending on the date of manufacture, your printer may have a third screw located between the two 2.5mm hex screws. The third screw is either a T6 Torx screw or a Phillips screw. If this third screw is present, remove it and set it aside. The top of the display assembly is held to the printer frame via a set of plastic tabs. Tilt the bottom of the display assembly slightly away from the printer, then lower the display assembly to separate it from the printer. The display ribbon cable connects the display assembly to the printer motherboard. Rotate the display assembly to the right to access the display ribbon cable connector. The display ribbon cable is secured in the connector with a latch. Lift the latch away from the display assembly to free the display ribbon cable. Remove the display ribbon cable from the connector and set the display assembly aside. Place a layer of paper towels or other absorbent material in front of the printer. Gently tip the printer forward until it rests face down on the paper towels. Be sure to not fold or pinch the display ribbon cable and that it is kept away from the liquid resin. Leave the printer face down until it is fully drained. Tilt the printer back onto its feet. Collect the paper towels for disposal. Using fresh paper towels, clean any remaining liquid resin on your work surface or the face of the printer. Insert the display ribbon cable into the connector on the display assembly, ensuring that the ribbon cable is not twisted or folded. Rotate the latch towards the display assembly to lock the display ribbon cable in place. Insert the tabs on the top edge of the display assembly underneath the top shell of the printer. Tilt the bottom edge of the display assembly towards the printer until it lies flush with the bottom shell and side shells. Ensure that the display ribbon cable is not caught between the display assembly and the printer frame. Thread the two 2.5mm hex screws into the holes at the front of the bottom of the shell. Use a 2.5mm hex driver to tighten the screws until snug. Connect the printer to power after all components are dry. The printer will initialize and the LPU housing will move along the X-axis lead screw. Ensure that the LPU housing moves smoothly without making noise or stalling. Always dispose of resin and any supplies contaminated with it according to the safety data sheets. Put the container of soapy water and any soiled paper towels or swabs in a window or other sunny place so that the resin cures in ambient light. Once the resin cures, it can be disposed of with regular household waste. Allow all components to dry completely before reconnecting the printer to power. Insert any missing consumables and upload and start a print. Check that the print starts normally and that the parts print successfully. Contact Formlabs support or your authorized reseller to share the results of the procedure. Did this video help you get printing again? If so, please leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content. Also leave a comment telling us what videos you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching!